everyone. Today is week 3 and we're going to be working on shooting today. So the things that you need are a ball or anything that you have in your house that you can use as a ball, just something to hold, just for your hand placements of when we're doing mechanics and form shooting. Okay, so we're just going to go through a few variations of shooting drills that you can do in your house. So I hope you're all staying safe and you're keeping well, and we're going to get on with our session. So our first drill, we're going to be working on hand placements on the ball, just stationary obviously. So basically you're going to be in your shooting position, your hands in your shooting position. So I'm right-handed, so my hand is always going to be under the ball. My guide hand is going to be on the side of the ball. Alright, so you always start in your shooting position on your hand placement on the ball. Fingers are nice and spread, making sure there's a gap underneath your palm. Okay, guide hand is nice and firm on the ball. Alright, so you're going to start with your arms forwards. Okay, then you go into your loading position. Alright, so your elbows, arms are always at a 90-degree angle. Alright, and we're bending our knees, again getting nice and low into our shot. Alright, so we're just going to do this for 15 reps. We're just going to load the ball in our shooting position. Alright, just loading the ball. Okay, nice and easy. So you can do that 15 times. Okay, our second drill is going to be loading our shot from our off hand. So this is my weak hand, my strong hand is my shooting hand. So I'm still getting my position, so right foot slightly in front of the left if you're right-handed, opposite if you're left. Alright, so in my shooting pocket right here, so I'm going to guide the ball into my shooting hand and get ready to get into my shot. Alright, so you've got to guide the ball into your shooting hand, bend your knees, and then get into your shot. Alright, if you have space in your house to shoot the ball, or you have a garden space, then yes, shoot the ball in the air. But if you're like me with a low ceiling, then just load the ball and then just pretend that you're going into your shot. All we're doing is working on our hand placement right now and getting into our shot, right? Making sure that you're always in a 90-degree angle. Alright, so that's the off hand. And then we go strong hand. So hold the ball in your strong hand, guide hand is here. So what we do is we're going to pass the ball to your guide hand and then now into your shot. Okay, so guide hand should be in the midpoint of your body, guide it into your shot. Alright, so this is all mechanics of shooting. Okay, so this time for this drill we're just going to do a wrap around one leg into your loading position. Okay, so let's just say I'm starting from my right leg. Okay, so I'm going to go like a crossover, so inside to outside into my loading position. Okay, inside to outside, boom, just like a normal crossover into your shot. Okay, always making sure you're always in a 90-degree angle. Then we'll go to our left leg. So with our left leg, for all you right-handers, once you do your crossover, you're now going to step into your shot. Okay, because you always need to have your right foot first forward. Okay, so when you're using your left leg, so you would do inside to outside and step into your loading position. Okay, good. Alright, and for those that can shoot the ball in the air, if you're outside, if you've got a high ceiling, or if you're allowed to shoot the ball inside, again, you can go into your shot. But for those that can't, just go into your loading position and just hold it. The next drill is figure eights into your shot. So again, starting with your right hand, so you can go 1, 2, into your shot. 1, 2, into your shot, making sure you're nice and low and get under that ball into your shooting position. So once you do 15 times going right, you do the same thing with your left hand, starting the ball with your left. 1, 2, into your shooting position. 1, 2, into your shooting position. Okay? So for this round of drills, okay, you're going to need a chair or a stool, or maybe the edge of your sofa, or something that you can sit on. Okay? So we're still working on the mechanics of our shooting. Right? Always remember 90-degree angle, okay, and your guide hand is nice. It should be at the same level as your shooting hand, okay. So the reason why we're sitting down is so we're now going to get into a little bit of our shot, the follow through of our shot. Again, for those that are outside or have a lot more higher ceiling, you can shoot the ball in the air if you're allowed in your house, all right. I have a low ceiling, so I'm not going to fully extend my arm when I'm shooting the ball because I don't want to break my lights, okay. So I'm just gonna slightly shoot the ball, but I want you guys to fully shoot the ball if you can. So then we're gonna go into our one-handed shooting. So just like how you do your normal form shooting, all right. You have the ball out in front of you on your fingertips of the ball, okay. You're going to turn your hand into a 90-degree angle, and then you're going into your shot. And then you hold the ball out again into your shot. You can have your guide hand also with you, just so you're always repeating that action when you're shooting the ball. And you're getting used to having your guide hand always following the ball and finishing it. Alright, so we can start with ball in your offhand. Okay, so this is my left hand, and you're going to get your shooting hand ready. So you're going to pass the ball into your loading hand, okay, and then you're going to fully extend your shot if you can shoot the ball in your house or outside. Alright, so it's going to look a little bit like this. So again, ball in your offhand, have your shooting hand ready. You're going to pass the ball to your loading position, and then you're going to shoot the ball. And then the same thing on the opposite side. You're going to have your guide hand ready. Okay, you're going to pass the ball to your guide hand and then into your shooting. If you can shoot the ball in the air. If you can't shoot the ball in the air, if you're at home, then just again do it without the ball. Alright, and then that way you now can go into your full extension of your shot. Remember, nice and long arm, and then you're following through, hand in the cookie jar, okay, with your follow through on your fingers. Okay, so this drill is when you're holding the ball out in front of you. Okay, so you have two hands on the ball, so you're always in your shooting position, hand placements on the ball. You just gotta have the ball out in front of you, and then you go into your loading position, and then into your shot. Okay, so hold the ball out in front of you, okay, into your loading position, 90 degrees, okay, and then into your shot. Nice follow throughs. Okay, so for this part of the session, we're now going to be working on our lay down shooting. So you can lie down on the floor. So if you have a carpet or if you have a wooden floor, if you just lay a mat down or something soft, so we're going to be lying down on the floor. Alright, so for this part, we just really be focusing on the follow through of our shot. Alright, so now that we're lying down, we're now able to shoot the ball up in the air without maybe hitting anything that could break. Alright, so again, we're just going to be focusing on the actual follow through of the shot. Alright, we're still going to be doing the same series as we did in the last other drills, but again, focusing on the follow through. So when you do follow through, you want to shoot the ball in the air, okay, and then you want nice long arms, okay, and then snapping your wrist at the top of your shot. Alright, so it's very important that you snap your wrist at the top of your shot. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing is our one-handed form shooting. So the ball in your shooting hand, okay, start with your elbows flat on the floor, okay, and you're just going to shoot the ball up in the air and catch with one hand, okay, working on that follow through. Again, like I said, snapping your wrist at the top of your release. Okay, then we're going into two hands. Okay, two hands on the ball, and then we're going to be shooting the ball. So always start with your elbows on the floor, and we're going to shoot the ball in the air, not too high, just enough for you to catch it. Guide hand on the side of the ball, just working on our follow through. Arms nice and straight, and you're snapping your wrist. Alright, the next one is ball in the shooting hand, guide hand, midline of your body. So you're going to bring the ball to your guide hand, into your shot. Ball to the guide hand, into your shot. Off hand, shooting hand. Remember, shooting hand starts on the floor, bring it to your shooting hand, and shoot the ball. Alright, ball in the guide hand, and then you're going to shoot. Alright, always just again focusing on your follow through. Good. For this part of the session, you're going to need a chair or anything that you can use as a defender just in front of you. Alright, again, we're now going to be working on the footwork for a jump shot. So for those that have space outside that you can actually shoot the ball, then that's fine. You can shoot the ball in the air. For those like myself that are just, you know, in your living room or bedroom or anywhere in the house or around your property, then, you know, we just go in the motions and we're not going to shoot the ball. We're just going to load the ball in our shooting position, and then that's it. Alright, so it all depends on what accessibility you have at home is how you will progress with this sort of drills. Okay, so for this drill, you can need a chair or something that you can just have in front of you, just to use as a guide. Alright, we're just going to be working the left and the right side of the chair or whatever you have at home, just for our footwork. Alright, so the footwork is initially for, you know, the movement of a jump shot. But again, if you're outside, if you're doing these drills outside, yes, you can shoot the ball in the air. If not, if you're in the house like myself, then we're just going to be going through the motions and loading the ball in the shooting position, but not shooting the ball. Okay, so we're always going to start with a rip. Alright, so you want to have the ball in a triple threat position. So if I'm going to my left side, I'm going to cross step with my right foot. Alright, so the ball should be on this side. So as I rip, okay, as I rip to my left hand, I'm going to go into my steps, 1, 2, and then load for your shot. Alright, so that's what we're doing first of all. So you're just going to rip to your left, 1, 2, and shoot the ball if you can shoot, or just get into your shooting position at least to your 90 degrees. Alright, so rip, 1, 2 into your shot. Alright, so you can do it 15 times, go into your left. Alright, and then same rip, 1, 2, go in the opposite direction. Rip, 1, 2. Alright, so 15 times going left, 15 times going right. Okay, so for this drill, we're going to work on crossovers into your shot. Alright, so let's just say the ball's in my right hand. I'm going to cross the ball over, so I'm just going to wrap the ball around my leg into my shot. Okay, so remember, every time you're stepping or you're cross stepping, it's always going to be your inside foot going first. So my inside foot will be my right foot. So I'm always inside to the chair or whatever you're using. So that'll be my one step and then my second step into my shot. Okay, so if I'm going this direction now, so crossover, 1, 2. And just load the ball. If you don't have outside space, if you do, you can shoot it. Alright, cross, 1, 2. So you'll work on that 15 times going that direction, and we're going to do 15 times going opposite direction. So crossover, 1, 2. Okay, cross, 1, 2. Just did the wraparounds one leg, so now we do figure eights. So you can do crossover for your legs both sides. Alright, so I'll start with my right hand. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so if I'm going with my right hand first, I'm going to go to my right side. So right shoulder, right hand. Always start with the right hand. Okay, so cross, cross, inside foot, 1, 2, load up your shot. And again, so cross, cross, 1, 2. Okay, and you go opposite side. So you'll start with my left hand. I'm going to my left shoulder side of the chair. Alright, so 1, 2, and right foot, left foot. Okay, 1, 2, into your shot. Okay, so for our last drill, we're now going to do the same thing, figure eights, but we're now going to work on creating space to then get off our shot. Alright, so this is how it's going to look. You're going to do a figure 8, so 1, 2, as soon as you cross the ball over for the second time, go into a jump stop and load up your shot. Alright, so we're now creating space. So you're going to kind of like a hop step to the sides. Okay, so 1, 2, shot. 1, 2, load. Yeah, 1, 2, load. And the opposite side. 1, 2, load. So you're creating space. 1, 2, shot. Alright guys, so it's time for our challenge. Our shooting challenge today is free spot shooting. Okay, so our free spot shooting challenge. You're going to need, you can either use your laundry basket, or I just have a paper bin at the moment. You need 9 pairs of socks or any other clothing items you have at home that you can roll up in a ball like basketball. Alright, so to set up your free spot shooting, you go towards your basket. So for me, is the bin. Alright, you want to mark out your 3 spots. So the distance is 3 foot spaces. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I mark out my 3 socks. So you want to go at a 45-degree angle. So we're shooting elbow, elbow, and middle. Alright, the next spot is the middle. So 1, 2, 3. Then place your 3 socks in a straight line. Next one is the net 45. 1, 2, 3. Place your 3 socks. Alright, so once you've set up your foot spaces, this is how it should look. Alright, so you're 3 foot spaces away from the basket. You've got 3 pairs of socks, 45, middle, 45. Okay, so the aim of this is to see how many you can get into the basket. Alright, you've got 9 out of 9 shots, so you've got 3 socks in each spot. So out of 9, how many can you guys get? I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see you guys do this as well. So you get down on your knees, okay, working on your shot. Oh. Next spot. Oh, air ball. Oh man. So I've missed 3, I made 6, I've got 6 out of 9. How many can you get?